Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's quick sensor tutorial, we'll be talking about how to connect the DHT22 to the ESP32 microcontroller in the Arduino IDE to start getting temperature and humidity values from this sensor. I'll be walking you through end to end from the physical setup to the code, and by the end of it, you will be able to start using the sensor for your projects. Now, keep in mind, everything for today's tutorial that we are talking about will be linked down in more detail in the blog down below on ShillehTek.com for free. That is the code in the physical diagram that we are setting up today. So be sure to check that out if you're getting confused or you want more details. And before we get into it as well, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. As always, that would mean a lot to us to have your support to continue to make more interesting IoT and sensor integration tutorials on this channel. Enough being said, let's get into it and start talking about the physical setup followed by the code we need to get this component working. Okay, to get started, we just want to take our components. If you do not have all these components, you can find many of these on ShillehTek.com in the link down below where we sell components such as the DHT22 breadboard and other materials you need for your IoT and robotics projects. So go ahead and check out that link if you do not have all the components. But once you do have them, you can simply take 3 jumper wires and connect them exactly as you see in this diagram. Really simple sensor to use. It only has one digital output pin that communicates to the microcontroller. So you can see that's going to the D5 pin on the ESP32, and the other 2 pins are going to 3.3 volts in ground for power to the DHT22. And I am using a breadboard here. It's typically better to use breadboards for organization purposes. Just makes it easier to prototype your projects. And finally, this is how it looks in real life. You could see the DHT22 is on the breadboard. We have the 3 jumper wires, and our device is now plugged into our computer. So once you have that, you are ready to go, and we could jump into the Arduino IDE to run a simple snippet to begin to see the temperature and humidity values. Okay, so for the code, we just want to go ahead and copy the snippet from ShillehTek.com and the blog link down below. Very simple code that just uses the DHT library and uses that pin we set earlier in the physical setup, and then it just invokes some methods within that library to get the humidity, the temperature, and of course the unit you prefer in Celsius or Fahrenheit, and it just prints that value every 2 seconds. So prints the humidity and the temperature every 2 seconds. And so we just want to go ahead and copy that code, go to the Arduino IDE and open a new sketch to go ahead and paste that in, and make sure you have the ESP32 boards manager installed. Connect to your ESP32 in the Arduino IDE. On top of that, we want to make sure we have the library, so we want to make sure we have the DHT22 sensor library by Adafruit. Go ahead and install that as well. And once we install that, we can go ahead and simply upload the code to the device and wait for it to be done uploading. Okay, it looks like the code is done uploading, so we go ahead and just exit this library manager here, and let's just go to the serial monitor. And we can see shortly here that it should start printing the values. So this looks to be correct. This is actually about the same degree of temperature my thermostat is set at. So it's 51 or 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Everything looks to be working as expected, and it is working. So you could verify that by maybe using some hot air and blow it at the DHT22 or something humid like a humidifier to see if it increases in humidity. It should. This is a pretty accurate sensor, and you saw it's also incredibly simple to use with just one digital output pin and a simple library we used in the Arduino IDE to get values from this component. So there you have it for today's simple sensor tutorial. We just got the DHT22 working with the ESP32 very seamlessly. If you got yours working or you learned something new, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see anything else in a future video, let us know in the comment section down below. Once again, everything is on ShillehTek.com, and you can also purchase components there for your Arduino, Raspberry Pi, ESP32 projects. In addition to that, you can request advanced help in our IoT consulting section as well. If you want to build something more complex and you just need a kickstart, or you want someone to handle your whole project, you can reach out to us on ShillehTek.com. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next tutorial.